Good friends, I'm Yuki and this is my father
Pawan.
and my sister Arya. Today we're reacting to a video called The Unseen Truth About India World Need to Know.
वी आर इंडियंस और हम लोग इंडिया से ही हैं। काफ़ी दिनों से बाहर रहते हैं साउथ अफ्रीका में, लेकिन जो चीज़ें पहले थीं और अभी हैं बहुत ज़्यादा अंतर आ चुका है। डिफरेंसेस बहुत हैं, अच्छी चीज़ें बहुत हैं, लेकिन जो दिखाई नहीं देती हैं या दिखाई नहीं जाती हैं। जब से मोदी जी आए हैं तब से तो मतलब बात ही कुछ अलग है। हम लोग इंडियन होते हुए भी अलग हो गए हैं, हमारी भी पहचान बढ़ गई है।
Yes, since Modi ji has came to India, the PM, the India has really changed a lot. He has helped a lot of people. India has been also recycling plastic to make roads. That's a really good thing about India. One of the good things.
Yeah. So we don't know about this video, अभी है क्या इसमें, लेकिन अभी हम देखते हैं और देखें क्या है अनसीन ट्रुथ ऑफ इंडिया जो कि वर्ल्ड को जानना चाहिए. So let's start the video.
I hope you're having a great day. Now let's start.
What is the first image comes to your mind when you hear the name of India? Like this or this, right? Because
They
your
only show
media
slums.
mostly present such similar images of India in front of you. Okay, let me show you something different than your media.
They
If
show-
I say this is India, will you believe me? Maybe not, because most probably you have never seen India in this way. But actually, this is real India which has been hidden from you. The slums, busy and chaotic cities you see on TV or mobile is only a smallest part of India. India is actually pretty normal. And this is the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about India.
Yeah, people
Okay, let me
think
show
we
you some
pollute
major
a lot.
cities of India. This is Mumbai. This is Delhi. This is Kolkata. This is Gurgaon.
Yeah.
This is Noida.
Beautiful, eh?
This is Hyderabad.
See the building?
This is
Yeah.
Pune. This is Bangalore. This is Chennai.
Sure.
This is Surat. This is Thane. And there are many such modern cities in India. Okay, let's come to the rural part of India, and I'm pretty sure that according to you, the Indian villages are look something like this or this, right? But actually, this is not even 5% part of Indian villages. More than 95% of Indian villages are look something like this.
Wow.
Due to the large population of India, the Indian villages are also so big. Look at this. This is not a city or town, but it's a village called Madhapur, located in the Indian state of Gujarat.
Can you guess? It's a village.
After a lot of struggle in 1947, when India got independence from the British Empire, India's economy was only $25 billion. Even in 1991, India's economy was less than the economy of Paris and London. And now India has more economy than the France and the UK. In 2014, India's economy was ranked 10th in the world, but now in 2022, India has become the 5th largest economy in the world with a huge GDP of $3.5 trillion. In just last 8 years, India has overtaken 5 major economies like Canada, Russia, Italy, Brazil, France and the UK. And this is really impressive.
We are the
Fifth.
fifth.
India is the fastest growing major economy in the world, and according to IMF, India is set to surpass Germany and Japan to become the world's third largest economy by 2027.
Japan.
India is already the third largest economy in the world in terms of PPP GDP with a huge GDP of $11.7 trillion. And by 2030, India's nominal GDP is expected to be $8.5 trillion, but India's potential is much more than this. After the USA, Russia and China, the Indian military is the fourth most powerful military in the world, and with a budget of $76.6 billion, India has third largest defense budget in the world. Over 1.45 million active personals, over 1.15 million reserve personals, and over 2.52 million paramilitary. The Indian military is the largest military in the world with a total 5.13 million military personnel.
Million.
India is also a nuclear armed country. The country is holding some of the most powerful nuclear weapons in the world, such as intercontinental ballistic missiles, Agni 5, Agni 6, K5 and K6, which has a massive range of 5,000 km to 12,000 km. Even some experts say that India hidden a dangerous weapon called Agni 7 or Surya, which has a massive range of 12,000 km to 16,000 km. There are only 4 countries in the world that have anti-satellite weapons, and India is one of them. India has capability to destroy the communication system of any country in the world by destroying their satellite in this space.
Sure.
The Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) is among the world's top 5 most successful space agencies. ISRO has successfully launched over 386 foreign satellites for 36 different countries, including satellites of USA, Germany, France, and the UK, and successfully launched over 130 for Indian origin satellites. There are many misconceptions about India have been born in the world, especially in the West, and that's why many people make the mistake of underestimating India. For example, in 2013 when India announced that India will also send its satellite and rover to Mars, the New York Times made fun of India like this. But after in just 1 year in 2014, India became the first country in the world to reach Mars in the first attempt.
There's a movie about this.
And just few years later, in 2017, India created an incredible world record by launching 104 satellites from a single rocket. And then India made fun of New York Times like this. This is called sweet revenge. India is among the world's 4 countries that have successfully reached Mars and Moon both. Other are USA, Russia and China. And among the 5 countries that have their own GPS navigation system, other are USA, Russia, China and Japan. After USA and China, India has third highest number of billionaires in the world. As of 2022, India has total 237 billionaires.
Adani and
The
Mukesh
Indian stock
Ambani.
market is the fastest growing major stock market in the world. Even 2 out of the world's 10 largest stock exchanges are Indian. And India is said to be world's the largest stock market by 2030 with a total expected market cap of over $11 trillion.
11 trillion.
The world's It is difficult to imagine how world would be able to combat AIDS without India because globally over 80% of antiretroviral drugs which is using to combat AIDS are supplied by India. Known as the potential superpower, India is the second most populous country in the world and its potential is unlimited. The country has largest young force in the world, more than 50% of its population below the age of 25 and more than 65% of its population below the age of 35. And this young power is helping India to become an economic superpower like USA, China and European Union. But still, if you think that India is a poor country, then let me tell you that Indian household own the largest amount of gold, 25,000 tons to 30,000 tons, which is worth over $1.5 trillion to $2 trillion, and it is more than the economy of Australia, South Korea and Italy. Even Indian temple alone have 4,000 to 5,000 tons of gold, which is worth more than $300 billion, and is more than the economy of New Zealand and Finland. Indians are just love golds and jewelry, and that's why India is the biggest consumer of gold, silver, jewelry and gems. Many people in the world, mostly in the West, use HDI and per capita to criticize India, but they forget that India is the fastest growing major economy in the world. Currently, India's HDI is considered in the medium category, which is expected to move to the high human development category by 2025. Even today, 14 Indian states are comes in the high human development category, and 13 Indian states are very close to achieve this. And many Indian states have more GDP per capita than the per capita of many European countries. Well, India is 7 to 10 times cheaper than the Europe and America. India is just like China. As China developed itself in the past, today India is developing in the same way. According to recent UN study, the country has lifted more than 415 million people out of poverty since 2005, and according to World Bank, poverty in India has reduced by 12.3% between 2011 to 2019, from 22.5% in 2011 to only 10% in 2019. And according to recent study of IMF, India has almost wiped out extreme poverty. The percentage of people living in the extreme poverty in India is only 0.8% now. The country is home to the rich culture and spirituality. No country in the world as diverse as India.
Exactly.
There are 20 states and 8 union territories in India, and they all have their own culture, music, languages, races and food. And no country in the world is more colorful than India. Even India.
क्या बात है.
Was good. To be honest, some things that he said I didn't even know about India, and like he said, other countries and people think that India is like has lots of pollution, plastic on the ground, poor people, and like economy is not that great and strong, but
they believe. हकीकत में रियलिटी क्या है? रियलिटी तो यही है ना कि फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी है वर्ल्ड की. और अभी हम लोग लास्ट ईयर मार्च में इंडिया गए थे, तो हमने क्या देखा, क्या मिला, क्या कुछ.
we saw Delhi such big buildings,
Cities,
and the
एकदम।
city, it was very
और
beautiful
इंडिया
there.
तो
The
कैशलेस हो गया।
lights.
इंडिया कैशलेस हो गया, इकोनॉमी बूम इसीलिए कर रही है क्योंकि अब लोग ब्लैक मनी नहीं रख पा रहे हैं,
Yeah,
थैंक्स टू मोदी जी।
I've heard India's stocks and sales have been going high up.
And the data we pay in South Africa, internet,
Yeah.
और इंडिया में अगर कंपैरिजन,
Very cheap.
वेरी चीप। अभी इंडिया हम लोग गए थे तो वहाँ पे अब तो मुझे लग रहा है 100 Mbps की स्पीड मिलती है, वो भी रुपीज़ में, अब पता नहीं अभी क्या है, लेकिन 60 Mbps शायद 700 रुपीज़ थी। एंड हियर वी पे 1000 rands or 1200 rands, which is almost 5000 rupees, almost, or maybe less than. So इंडिया बहुत सस्ता है, बहुत ही चीप है, वहाँ की इकॉनमी बहुत तगड़ी है, स्मार्ट है, और एक अलग ही एनर्जी है। अपना देश, अपनी मिट्टी की खुशबू भी अलग है, खाना भी अलग है, सब कुछ तो अलग है वहाँ पे। तो जो हमें दिखाया जाता है टीवी में, वो उनका प्रोपेगेंडा है, वो चाहते नहीं है इंडिया को अच्छा दिखाना, इसीलिए वो कुछ ऐसा दिखाते हैं, पर रियलिटी में तो इंडिया कुछ और ही है। मुझे लगता है वर्ल्ड में कहीं नहीं है ऐसा इंडिया।
I saw there's this anime from Naruto. It says, "Wake up to reality." But India is very beautiful, and like it showed in the video, it has many ecosystems and habitats. It's very beautiful over there.
इंडिया के पास सब कुछ है, जो आप घूमने के लिए अलग अलग कंट्रीज़ में जाते हैं, एक बस इंडिया पहुंचो वहाँ तुमको सब मिलेगा। वो क्या बता रहा था, वहाँ पे डेजर्ट भी है, वहाँ पे तुमको कश्मीर भी मिलेगा जहाँ पे स्नोइंग होती है, तुमको हिमाचल है, अब जयपुर में जाओ वहाँ पे तुमको हर एक चीज़ मिल जाएगी, गर्मी भी है, ठंडा भी है, हर तरह का मौसम है।
And there are many structures and what is it called, like during those ancient times.
हाँ, बहुत सी हैं, बहुत सी एशियन
You can find many ancient structures like.
और अभी कोई बिलीव नहीं कर सकता वो बना कैसे था, वो स्ट्रक्चर्स बनाए कैसे, उस वक्त तो इंजीनियरिंग भी ऐसी नहीं थी।
I believe in Arab they found a temple somewhere. Where did they find a
I
temple?
don't know, but
in Arab?
somewhere in Arab.
They found an Indian temple in Arab.
Yeah.
I was also shocked to hear that.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of बहुत सी स्टोरीज हैं, बहुत कुछ है कहने के लिए, और इतने कम वक्त में तो नहीं बोल सकते, लेकिन जो देखा उसे देख के तो प्राउड फील हो रहा है, और यही कहेंगे कि भाई भारत माता की जय। बोलो, वंदे
Matram.
जय हिंद।
Jai Hind.
See you again.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Please like and subscribe. Don't forget. It will help us a lot. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
nice
much.
day, guys.
Bye.